Good morning, Australia. Coming to you, well, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm on the bog. Excuse me. I'm just sitting here, stirring what? Stirring myself up, getting prepared. I have this terrible affliction called depression, and so-called experts would say, what have you got to be depressed about? Well, me. Living with yourself, you know. Living with yourself is, it's horrible. Here I am. I should be the happiest guy in the world. There's a fucking mosquito there. I just try to chase after it. Don't want to get malaria. God, that's the one thing I've fucking come here to avoid was mosquitoes. Excuse me. A bit of a puff. Get a few hits into my lungs of nicotine. Settle me down. Seems at the times, you know, depression. It makes you think and do really crazy things. Not me, of course, but you know, other people just, you know. Well, depression is the new rage now, isn't it? I mean, they're even putting ads on the TV about it, you know. I mean, but that's good, you know, it's out in the open and people are actually talking about it. Well, when people talk about things, you instigate change, you know. And without change, what do you have, you know? It's old Buddhist. I am a practicing Buddhist, by the way, and one of the cornerstones of our faith is impermanence. And, you know, everything changes. Everything, you know, good or bad. You know, you cannot rely on things not to change because that goes against Dharma and the rules of the universe, you know. So let's not go into politics or religion at the moment. Creates fights, but I'm here on my own, so who am I going to fight? Fight myself, you know? Like you do when you have depression. Okay, moving right along now. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting here on the dunny, sweating like a pig, you know. It's fucking hot, you know. Here it's 29 degrees, you know, and it's bloody morning, for fuck's sake. Excuse me. We can edit out that swearing later on. I do try to avoid swearing because it's a reflection on your character, you know, and you know, it's the language of he who robs the garbage on the way to the literary library. Put that one down in your book of Proverbs or True Said Sayings. Should be a proverb. It's already been done. Somebody sort of changed around a bit. Anyway, here we are on the dunny, talking to yous out there. I was sort of thinking about doing a bit of a, what do they call it, Lonely Planet. You can get out there and think, oh, I don't know where I left off last night because I was talking away there and then boom, the battery just went flat and fucking dead. I went and priced the battery last night because it's 24 hours here, anytime, you know. The city never sleeps. Anyway, when I was out, I went and had a look for a battery. $25 US. I thought, fuck you, Jack. Or fuck your job. I'm not going to pay that. Because this is another thing too here. In the city, everything's fucking, you know, really, really dear. You go out of the district, you know, 1 or 2K, everything. Here, example. I went to a tailor yesterday. I brought over with me about 4 square metres of beautiful velour, you know, and I gave, so anyway, I'm sorry, I've lost track of where I was going with this story. I goes to the shop in the city, to the tailor, and I asked, Jennifer, my name Jennifer, how much you charge? $15 US, which is fucking dirt cheap, you know, dirt cheap. I go to District 4, which is just across the bridge, that polluted bridge that I filmed there the other day. I goes there and I'm riding along the road, and he's just, oh, it was beautiful. And he's sitting there on the roadway with, you know, there's no shop, she's just got a sewing machine sitting there next to a shop. Well, if you could call it a shop. And she just sits there all day and, you know, just sews her little fingers to the bone, you know. Anyway, $5, you know. So this is an example of the diversity of currency, you know. It's all about, I got the mosquito, there he is, bastard. Oh, and he fed on me last night too, there's blood there. Anyway, you won't be fucking doing any more spreading of disease and germs, etc., etc. Anyway, where are we going with this? I'll have to sort of edit out all the chitty stuff, but let's see here. Mosquitoes, yeah, it's it's pretty bizarre. Here's my script. I wrote a few notes down, just sort of, you know, prompts, reminders, whatever. And what are we sort of going about here? Oh, the weather, yeah, the weather. Oh God, the weather. Because we're in the tropics, it does. You know, we have this stinking, bloody hot days. Whenever you have such weather, naturally you get big rainstorms, and we've had, you know, our ritual daily showers. For without those showers, the place would cook stew in its own juice, you should say. Anyway, when I was over at the tailor's yesterday, I was sitting there and I had a deja vu moment. And all the hairs, the hackles on the back of my neck just stood up and went, oh shit, here's that bloody dream I had, that vision or whatever. It was, you know. But then I sort of thought, hey, hang on, I've been here before, what happened? And then I thought, ooh, let's not pursue this, let's get out of here. And water, I live on it, bottled water. Where was I going with that? We're still, oh shit, my memory. Short-term memory loss, they call it, comes with age. And occasional abuse of the body, self-medicating, etc., etc., etc. All of the world, you know, everybody self-medicates, whether you nicotine, alcohol, marijuana. You say, what marijuana? Everybody says me. Marijuana. See. And this is another thing. I wandered around the other day with my hair out, right? Oh, they look at you like you're some fucking drug-taking hippie fucking horror show. So I quickly went, you know, those aha moments. I thought, hang on, this is not good. So what I do, I bundle my hair up, and a bit like a Sikh, except I don't have a turban, and I stuff all my hair up under my beanie. Now, they treat you different immediately. It's incredible, and you know, it's scary. You have to think that these simple humble people just assume that you're not a good person. And that's not true, because I'm a good person. I mean, as I was telling you about the sucker sign right up here, and I'm not an idiot. I mean, I've got an IQ of 137, and that's in the upper echelons of intelligence. What is intelligence? Another question I pose. Anyway, moving right along. I'm glad my shit don't stink. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here all this time rapping onto you guys. So, anyway, getting back, the sucker sign at Sauna says, easily bludged upon, you know. So, you know, you walk down the street and you see these people, beggars in the street, right? Now, I see them. Fucking America and their Agent Orange, man. These people, you know, like this, and some have like horrible deformities. I saw a guy yesterday, and I just wished I had my camera, because this man was grotesque to the point where it turned my stomach to look at this man. He had a face that was, you know, let's take elephantitis to the nth degree, right? Anyway, these beggars, they're everywhere, and I see them, I just can't help but put my hand in my pocket, you know, throw money at them, and you know, as I said, it's horrible, so horrible, you know, to see these poor suffering people. And I should come over here and live and set up a soup kitchen or something, you know. It's always sort of been on my mind to exercise my altruism and help these people in some way. You know, I mean, there's 10 million people here, for fuck's sake. Sorry, I said F again. And you know, you can't help everybody all the time, you know, and America has a lot to answer for, you know what I mean? And it won't stop, you know. Here we have them doing the same thing in Iraq, you know, for God's sake, for the sake of God, and I'm not talking here, let's not talk about religion again, but as I said, I'm a Buddhist, and our philosophies and our ideologies are totally opposed to anything American, and you know, all of the West, you know. George Bush sits up there and says, oh, everybody aspires to be like Americans. You know? F you too, America, on your bike. So anyway, this is the result of, you know, all of the horror and the total devastation that the Yanks, you know, rained upon these people. I mean, you know, the old saying, they bombed them back into the Stone Age. You know, they did, you know, but people live on. The world goes, no, take another step. Let's go, let's move on. Anyway, that's, you know, change. And I think I've said enough about that. But, yes, sorry, I'm having a bit of a pregnant pause here. I'm wondering where I can sort of go with this. And I'm going to sign off for a minute here while I get myself cleaned up and showered, etc., and I'll get back to you. Bye, y'all. Come back now here.